In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 19, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Milwaukee Brewers versus Chicago Cubs. The Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs will square off in the first game of a 3-game set at Wrigley Field on Friday afternoon. Milwaukee will have young southpaw Aaron Ashby pitching here and is coming off a no decision against the St. Louis Cardinals, as he went 6 innings and gave up 2 runs on 3 hits with 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Chicago will be sending righty Keegan Thompson to pitch, as he did not factor into the decision against the Cincinnati Reds, as he threw 1.2 innings and allowed 4 runs on 2 hits with 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. The Brewers are 5-2 in their last 7 Friday games and 9-3 in their last 12 in Game 1 of a series. Milwaukee is 2-9 in the last 11 versus the National League Central. Meanwhile, the Cubs are 6-1 in the last 7 Friday games and 5-12 in their last 17 versus a lefty starter. The under is 6-2 in Chicago's last 8 Friday games. The Brewers are solid and should easily beat the Cubs. Aaron Ashby is 1-4 with a 3.58 earned run average in his last 7 starts, while Keegan Thompson is 2-2 with a 4.32 earned run average in that same stretch. These offenses are on 2 different sides of the sport, as Milwaukee is scoring 4.58 runs per game in their last 24 games, while Chicago is averaging 4.04 runs per game in their previous 25 games. The Brewers have won 14 of the last 20 games between these teams played at Wrigley Field. Ashby has been a little sketchy lately. He posted 4 earned in 4.2 innings on 5 walks and 3 hits versus Cincinnati back on August 6th, but bounced back with 6 innings of 2 earned ball in his last outing versus the Cardinals. Over his last 3 starts, Ashby has a total of 15.1 innings with 6 earned, 10 walks, and 11 hits. He's 0-2 in that trio. However, still, if Milwaukee can find some early success on the scoreboard, I believe that they'll be set up pretty well. So the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. The Cubs are scoring 4.83 runs per game in their last 6 games, while the Brewers are averaging 2.57 runs per game in their previous 7 games played. Throughout the month of August, both teams have been doing extremely well on the mound, as Milwaukee is 10th in the sport with a 3.43 team earned run average, while Chicago is 5th in baseball with a 3.25 team earned run average. Wrigley Field in Chicago is famous for its unpredictable and strong winds. Be sure to keep an eye on significant weather changes, but afternoon winds are projected to remain in the single digits on Friday. It's the highest on the board outside of Coors Field and is not warranted with this Cubs lineup hitting against the Brewers pitching staff. Milwaukee just held the Dodgers to 3 or fewer runs in back-to-back games and 4 or fewer in all 4 games of their series. That's the league's highest scoring lineup, something the Cubs can only dream of. The last time they were at home, they faced the league's worst pitching staff, the Nationals, and that game still saw just 6 total runs. Now facing a Brewers staff on a high from upsetting the Dodgers, they should keep this game low scoring. Without hurricane-level winds blowing directly out, this game should still stay under such a high total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Red Sox versus Baltimore Orioles. The Baltimore Orioles will host the Boston Red Sox on Friday in the opening matchup of a 3-game series. The Orioles hold a 5-4 advantage in the season series. Boston is 5-2 in their last 7 games overall and 31-15 in their last 46 Friday games, while the under is 4-0 in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record. Baltimore is 7-2 in their last 9 series opening games and 20-8 in their last 28 games against a team with a winning record, while the under is 4-0 in their last 4 games against a team with a right-handed starter. The Red Sox have won 5 of their last 6 games, but they've struggled on the road, where they have lost 4 of their last 7 games. Even though they continue to play well offensively, they will struggle in this game because Lyles has done a great job on the mound at home, where he has given up 6 runs in his last 4 starts. He is 2-1 in 6 starts against the Red Sox, giving up 5 runs in his last 3 starts against them. and won't have trouble keeping their offense in check. The Orioles have won 2 of their last 3 games and 5 of their last 6 home games. They are playing well offensively, scoring 12 runs in their last 3 games. They won't have trouble scoring in this game because Crawford has struggled on the mound on the road, giving up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. He gave up 2 runs in less than an inning against the Orioles this season and will have a hard time slowing them down. I just don't want any part of the Red Sox, and I feel that the disrespect towards the Orioles is just continuing here as the books still aren't taking the Orioles seriously. I think this is a spot where Baltimore shows up and gets themselves a big win after they kind of got caught with their pants down against the Cubs. Give me the Orioles in a bit of a statement win here, so the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. The Orioles have held their opponents to 4 runs or less in 10 of the last 11 starts made by Jordan Lyles, and the Red Sox have allowed 4 runs or less in 4 of the last 5 starts made by Cutter Crawford. The under has also cased in Crawford's last 4 starts against a team with a winning record, and in 7 of the last 8 head-to-head games between these teams played in Baltimore. The Red Sox are averaging 4.48 runs per game and 4.44 runs per game on the road. They average 5.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Orioles, with Baltimore giving up 3.8 runs per game at home. The Red Sox will be held under their average in this game. The Orioles are averaging 4.23 runs per game and 4.28 runs per game at home. They average 5 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Red Sox. The total here seems a little too high, with Boston giving up 4.31 runs per game on the road. The Orioles won't score enough runs to push the score past the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Cincinnati Reds versus Pittsburgh Pirates. On Friday night, the Cincinnati Reds and Pittsburgh Pirates meet in the first game of a 3-game set at PNC Park. The Reds will start right-hander Graham Ashcraft while the Pirates counter with fellow righty Bryce Wilson. The Pirates have been stuck in a rebuild for seemingly a decade, and that remains the case this year as they are far removed from playoff contention. The Reds find themselves in the same boat, going through another miserable losing season. Graham Ashcraft will get the start for the Reds in the first game of this set. He had a quality start in last Saturday's loss to the Cubs, giving up 4 runs on 6 hits over his 6 1/3 innings of work. The rookie right-hander walked 3 and struck out 4 on the night. Considering how bad the rest of Cincinnati's rotation is, the youngster has been solid for them this year, posting a 3.96 earned run average and 1.32 WHIP. Pittsburgh has lost 6 games in a row and looks lifeless in all aspects of the game. This is a battle of 2 bottom feeders, but take the better pitcher in Ashcraft, so the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. The Pittsburgh Pirates are scoring the 28th least amount of runs per game, and they have the 2nd lowest overall team batting average. They will stay stagnant at the plate throughout this game. The Pirates are only hitting the 18th least amount home runs this season, as I don't expect them to hit many bombs in this one. They will stay one-dimensional at the plate, as Ashcraft will keep them off the scoreboard. Now, I don't see the Reds going crazy at the plate in this one either. I understand that Bryce Wilson has stunk all season, but the Reds have also been horrible at the plate. They are scoring the 19th most runs per game, and they have the 19th lowest overall team batting average. They will fail to consistently reach base safely, and their team total will remain low. Both these teams have continued to struggle at the plate this season. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.